Hello, guys, and welcome to Home Festival's quiz for NHS football special. So, this is every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We have a football quiz, and then on Saturdays, 5 or 6 o'clock. The times change each week. This week it's 5 o'clock. We have a family friendly quiz. So, I'm really excited here. This is part of Home Festival. And Home Festival is an amazing set of online programs set up by Strictly Stars, OT and Karen and their partners, Marius and David, and they organize things like baking, cooking, dancing, jiving, Pictionary. And what I do is I'm the teacher, and I do lessons on history and geography every Tuesday and Thursday at 10:45, and I do football on Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and on Saturdays 5 or 6 p.m. This Saturday is 5, a family quiz. So thank you so much for joining me. Here we go. Are we ready for round number 4, the penultimate round? Okay, so these are quotes. I'll give you a bit of context if that helps. So question number 1. Football is a simple game. 22 men chase a ball for 90 minutes, and at the end, the Germans win. Football is a simple game. 22 men chase a ball for 90 minutes, and at the end, the Germans win. Who's that said by? I won't give you too much context. This is quite a famous quote, I think. Shout out to Helen Joanne's cat. Hello, Helen Joanne's cat. Lovely cat. What's the cat's called? Chestnut Wabbit is taking part today. So that's question number 1. Who said that quote? Question number 1. Question number 2. Some people think that football is a matter of life and death. I don't like that attitude. I think I can assure them it is much more serious than that. So some people think that football is a matter of life and death. I don't like that attitude. I can assure them that it is much more serious than that. That's question number 2. Who said that quote? Sarah, any ideas? Question number 2. Time for question number 3. Okay, this one, I'll give you a clue. This is a tough one. So everything I know about morality and the obligations of men, I owe it to football. This is a quote by a writer stroke philosopher from France in the 20th century. So everything I know about morality and the obligations of men, I owe it to football. So this is by a French philosopher, writer in the early mid 20th century. Tough one. It's question number 3. So do you know any French philosophers who are also writers, novelists? There we go. That's question number 3. This is a tough one. It's a tough one. So question number 3. Do you know your friend? So on University Challenge, often they would start a question off with a quote saying, blah, 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 blah. And to be honest, you probably wouldn't know where the quote is. And then all the quizzes are waiting for something. And the trigger would be said by this French philosopher. And then you go Descartes. Or they say said by this English early 20th century politician, Stanley Baldwin. So you'd wait for the little trigger. And here, French, can he name any French philosophers ultimately? Because if you know the quote, it's very impressive. Question number 4. Okay, that would have been a goal had it been inside the post. That would have been a goal had it gone inside the post. And a clue is, this footballer is renowned for, frankly, his commentary not being amazing. He's an amazing footballer. I think he's a great guy, but his quotes are a bit bland, a bit obvious sometimes. Sorry. That would have been a goal had it gone inside the post. So this is a brilliant footballer, but his quotes are not great. So if you're joining on Instagram, go to my YouTube or my Facebook. Go to the Home Festival Facebook. The feed is much better there. The Instagram seems to be stalling. I'm sorry. And the final one is this. Final one for the round is, some people on the pitch, they think it's all over. Some people are on the pitch, they think it's all over. Who is that by? We all know this quote, but who is it by? Who is it said by? And spellings are forgiven here. Spellings are forgiven. Some people are on the pitch. They think it's all over. So who do we think that's by? That's question number 5. That's all your questions, actually. That's all your questions. Okay, here we go. So let me just recap the questions for you. So question 1 is, if I can get it. So football is a simple game. 22 men chase the ball for 90 minutes, and at the end, the Germans win. Question 2 was, some people think football is a matter of life and death. I don't like that attitude. I can assure them it's much more serious than that. Question 3, everything I know about morality and the obligations of men, I owe it to football. And this is a quote by a French philosopher and novelist. Question 4, that would have been a goal had it gone inside the post. And this guy, brilliant footballer, but sometimes says the obvious when he commentates. And then question 5 is, some people are on the pitch, they think it's all over. And now it's time for my 10-second seated dance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your time. There's your time. Okay, pens down. So question 1 was, football is a simple game. 22 men chase the ball for 90 minutes and the Germans win. Gary Lineker. Classic quote from Gary Lineker. It's question number 1. Question number 2 is, some people think that football is a matter of life and death, and that is Bill Shankly. Bill Shankly, the Liverpool manager. So Bill Shankly is question number 2. Question number 3, everything I know about morality and the obligations of men, I owe it to football. And again, it's a tough one, but this person was renowned for his love of football, famous French philosopher and writer, I say more of a novelist, Albert Camus, Camus. Albert Camus. That was a tough one. That was a university challenge level one. Question 4, there would have been a goal had it gone inside the post. And the person that's guilty of this, brilliant footballer, one of the few 6th man from England to win the Ballon d'Or, Michael Owen. Sorry, Michael, you're a brilliant footballer, but sometimes your coach need a bit of working on. And then question 5, some people on the pitch, they think it's all over. It's Kenneth Waltonstone, 1966 final. I'm going to put all the answers up for you so you can see them all up in one delectable selection for you. That's what Bobby Seagull does. He does delectable selections. So that is question round number 4. So let me know. We've got one more round coming up. It's called stoppage time, extra time. The last way to get some points. Last way to get some points. And remember, this is all for Quiz for NHS. And if you feel like you're enjoying the quiz, you come along as a regular at some stage, every so often, feel like giving a small donation, justgiving.com/quiz for NHS to show appreciation to our, the wonderful people that are keeping us going through these difficult times.